Hello, you remarkable you. It is day 20 of our 21 days of yoga. I am Doug. As always, I am so blessed, so excited to have you here. In this last really big active day, we're gonna weave in all of the tapestry of movement and strength that we've gained over the last 19 days and kind of put it all together in this big, fantastic flow. So when you're ready, I'll meet you on your mat. Feel free to grab a block or any props that help to support your practice. See you in a second. We will start today in a deep child's pose. Take your time to expand your knees out. Invite your big toes together. Open up through your hip girdle. Find that breath as it expands you and lifts you all the way up, opening through your throat chakra, through your crown. Exhale carefully. Articulate your fingertips forward, bend your elbows, melt your heart to your mat, forehead down to your earth. Big inhale in, lift through your back body. As you exhale, roll it down, melt into your mat for 3. Lengthening through the crown, through your back, neck, through your spine. Holding that strength as you exhale out, belly button into spine. Last 2. Final 1. Big inhale. Nice big exhale it out. Connect your fingertips, your shins to your mat. Rise up into your tabletop. Your shoulders floating up and over your wrists, hips doing the same over your knees. Anchor into the tops of your feet. Inhale, cow to your belly. We're gonna start to get into our bodies and our physical practice quite early in this session. Exhale, cat your back. So take that 2 more times. Inhale, bend your elbows, cow to your belly, good. Exhale, cat your spine. So as we work through these postures and these poses, understand as you breathe in, opening up, this is your practice. So you get to press yourself to your edge and wherever that is today. 1 more inhale, lengthen through your tabletop. Exhale, ground through your left shin, extend your right leg out, tuck those toes, take a moment, kick into your right heel for breath out. Hinge forward, inhale, right leg detaches. Exhale, knee travels into your chest, round through your spine, beautiful. Inhale, kick that right heel out. Let's take this 4 more times. Knee into chest, just warming up that active core. Last 3. And as you extend your heel out, your heart reaches, propels itself in the opposite direction. Last 2. Final 1. Kick that heel out. Figure out your balance. Love those 3 pillars. Relax your right shin down. Switch over your weight. Tuck your left toes. As you exhale, kick into that left heel. Feel the power from your left calf. Inhale, float your left heel off, your left toes off your mat. Square your pelvic bone. Exhale, knee into your chest, round to your spine. Inhale, kick that left heel of yours out. Exhale, round to your back. Good. 3 more, just like that. Finding that root. Building through it. Last 2. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee into your chest. Inhale, extend. Release your left shin down. And as your left shin finds your mat, right away, tuck your toes. Anchor into your fingertips. Anchor into your heels. We're gonna float our knees about 1 inch or 2 off our mat. Feel free to take this away and just stay here nice and strong in your tabletop. As you breathe in, maybe draw your heels away, shins parallel with your mat. Anchoring through your shoulders, your hips for 2. Wherever you're at, 1 more breath in. Downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Pour through your heels. Good. Pedal out those legs for just a count of 2. Here for 1. As you breathe in, lift your hips, lift your heels, gaze to the top of your mat. Tiptoe your feet to meet your wrists. Forward fold. Bend your knees, chin into your chest. As you inhale, roll it up. Let your eyes be nice and soft. Shoulders melt up, rise up. Roll up towards your ears, and then they take that same path of ease, but in the opposite direction, down your back. Arms fall by your side. Big, full, encompassing breath in. Seal your lips, Ujjayi exhale, toe heel your feet close together. Big toes touch, about 1 inch of room between your heels. 1 more full breath in. Stay for your Ujjayi exhale. Carefully find that intention. That maybe wraps all of this together. The strength that you've created, the flexibility, the power, and also, and most importantly, the relationship with you. 1 more breath in. Hold for the Ujjayi. Exhale, lips begin to seal. Let's start to find our first sun egg. Inhale, arms to rise up into your mountain pose. Pinkies twirl the turtle. Shoulders fall onto your back. As we're finding this strength across our upper shoulders, we remind ourselves that our lower ribs don't extend out, but find comfort in. Tailbone radiates down. Anchor into the webbings of your feet. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We're gonna root into our right foot. Lift your left heel. Find that Samastiti, but we're grounded in that right leg a little bit deeper. So we're getting a little bit of misbalance here because more weight is shifted into that right leg than your left. Because of your left heel lifts, you take one breath in. Play with that balance challenge. Stay for the exhale. Right foot stays grounded. Inhale, step your left leg back. Big toe first, and then the full entirety of your foot. Melt into your earth. Your hips slightly open towards the top left corner of your mat, but you square your pelvic bone. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A, Warrior One. So we're coming back to that very first session, finding our first sun egg. Press into that back heel, rotate through your left hip. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more breath in. On this exhale, we're gonna step our left foot forward to meet our right, Samastiti. Big toes to touch. Connect your ground with your heels. Thumbs resting on your sternum, right away, burst it open, mountain pose. So you've been here before, so we don't have to be here too long. Just land those shoulders, take a full breath cycle in. Exhale, hands come to heart center. This time your left leg is your foundation. Carefully pick up your right heel. Find that misbalance, that little weight shift into your left leg for 3. Press into your palms, melt your shoulders down your back, 2. On 1, step your right foot back this time. Big toe, full entirety of your right foot down. Square your hips. Inhale, Virabhadrasana. So you find your Warrior One. Let that heart of yours shine out and back through your side ribs like little slats. Deep inhale. Square. Deepen into that front left shin. Root into your right back heel, right knife edge. One more inhale. Hands go to heart center as you exhale. Step your right foot forward. Big toes once again to touch. Heels a sliver of room apart. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, swan, dive it down. Take it down nice and smooth. Maybe drag your fingertips along your wall. Feel those fingertips. Halfway lift, inhale. Here over that ledge. Float your heels off your mat. Fingertips to your shins, maybe to your quads. Gravitate your shoulder blades together. Exhale, hands to your mat, step it back, move through your vinyasa. Maybe you hinge it forward, bend your elbows, upward facing dog, mini cobra, or transition from that high plank into your downward facing dog. As your hips pike up, Adho Mukha Svanasana loves you. Take a deep inhale. Big exhale it out. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Let's start to find our breath to movement. Walk your feet to meet your wrists. Big toes to touch, sliver room between your heels. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Great work. Mountain pose to rise it up. Fingertips reach your sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center, Samastiti. Right foot to your foundation, maybe your left heel lifts. Step it back, Warrior One. Walk it forward, Samastiti. Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands float back to heart center, right heel lifts up this time. As you inhale, step your right foot back, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, hands come back to your heart center, step into your Samastiti, your unity on all sides. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive it down. Halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Step it through. Bend those elbows. Open up. And then downward facing dog. In all of our sessions, we've only run breath movement once. This day, this last vinyasa class, we're gonna take it twice. So inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Pick your heels up, walk your feet to meet your wrists. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Mountain pose rises you all the way into your sky and be up and above. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Right foot to your foundation. On your breath in, step your left leg back. Virabhadrasana. Hands come to heart center. Step your left foot forward. When you're ready, walk your right foot back. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back to heart center with grace. Your toes meet, your heels are just a moment apart. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhalation, sweep it all the way down. Forward fold. Halfway lift, high to low plank. Maybe step, shoot it back. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Big exhale. Inhale, hinge forward, soften to your tabletop. Untuck your toes as you exhale, sit down onto your heels. Hands maybe high, finding heart and belly, or just here for 3. As we move through our vinyasa, the first setup is just there to find our alignment. The second, quite often, our first breath to movement, is to create that space, those roots, those connections. But every time after that, every flow becomes something more. And so know that you can take any flow that we've done, any posture and pose connection, and move through a breath to movement. And the more and more you do it, the more something will arise. Last breath in. Exhale, release your hands down towards your thighs. Maybe soften yourself for a second. Beautiful work. So as we work into our Sun B, we're gonna find a lot of difficult poses, a lot of advanced posture that we've touched on in moments before. Understanding that you can utilize a block, you can utilize any apparatus that provides support as we go through. And just like in the Sun A, our Sun B isn't about us showing off or letting our ego get the best of us. Our Sun B is about us finding our practice and loving the little modifications and movements we have within us. So when you're ready, I'll meet you in your downward facing dog in just a second. Careful inhale, draw your eyes, your gaze forward, lift your hips, lift your heels, tiptoe your feet to meet your wrists, forward fold. Bend those knees, chin into your chest. Inhale, halfway lift, start our Sun B. Exhale, melt it down. Utkatasana, drop your hips, release into your heels, arms rise up, fingertips expanding towards the sky. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can always bring those hands out. We're here just for 2. Good. Squeeze those on your thighs, feet do not have to be together, but if they are, big toes touch, little room between your heels, whatever feels nice. Last one. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Right foot's gonna stay grounded. You're gonna lift your left heel just like you did before. We're gonna step our left leg back. Release your left knee, untuck your left toes. Inhale into your Crescent Lunge pose. So hands can find your right front thigh to provide support for your carriage. If you'd like to, you can detach. And we're utilizing the power from our legs, rooting into our ground, lifting us up. One more breath. Exhale, release your hands down to your earth. Tuck your left toes. Left knee lifts up, left hand stays grounded. Inhale, right hand rises towards your sky, dragonfly twist, beautiful. Strengthen into that front right shin. Exhale, release your right hand down to your earth. Keep your left heel lifted, inhale into your crescent, arms to rise up. As we find our Crescent Lunge, again, tilt that tailbone of yours. Quite often is wanting to poke a little bit back, but we want it drawing straight down to your core earth. One more inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms, hinge your heart forward, kick into your back heel, lightning pose. Optional place here, you hinge it forward and discover that strong warrior 3. All of your weight is allocated on your right leg. Your left toes are active. Your heart is tracing in the opposite direction of your foot. One more breath. Exhale, root into your mat, maybe bend your front knee, toes to your earth. Inhale, warrior 2. And as you find your warrior 2, your hips are gonna open up. So that means your lunge is gonna deepen. It's gonna get longer than shorter. Connect to your mat. Heel into arch alignment that feels comfortable for your body. One more breath in. Exhale, slide yourself forward, extended side angle. Right arm into your right thigh, left arm grows to your side. Press into those outer forearms. Squeeze your scapulas together. Press your heart out. One more breath. Hold for your exhale. Good. Inhale, star pose. Toes out, heels in. Big resting expansion across your heart. Almost as if you're sending out as much sunlight as you're drawing in. Exhale, over to the back of your mat. Bend into your left knee. Warrior 2. Ooh, yeah. And we're gonna take a second. Drop into that left leg. Give yourself a nice little stretch. Maybe straighten it out. Bend it back. Do it 1 or maybe 2 more times. Last time. Straighten out your front left leg. Exhale. Hinge yourself forward. Trikonasana. Left hand on your left shin. Right hip can pour over your pelvic bone like a waterfall. And your right ribs then rotate up towards your sky. Last inhale. Hold for your exhale. Inhale back into your warrior two. Extend out through your fingertips. Option here. As you exhale, extend to side angle. Reaching back in, maybe that top hand travels forward. If you wish to go a little bit deeper, half moon. And you're finding that balance, that equilibrium. Right hip is stacking more over your left hip than you expected. Last one. Exhale, bend your left knee, release your right foot down. Inhale to star, toes out, heels in. Right away, fall over your right leg. Left foot with the momentum, meet your right big toes. Inhale, halfway lift, left foot to your foundation as you exhale. Step your right foot back, drop your right knee down, untuck your right toes, take that crescent moon pose or dragon pose. Left hand on your left thigh or arms rise into your sky. Take that stretch, square your pelvic bone, feel that engagement across your psoas. One more breath in. Exhale, release your hands, right hand to your mat, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, and as you breathe in, left arm can't help but just rocket ship itself all the way up to your sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Kick into your back heel. Energize into your front shin. Last breath in. Exhale, release your left hand to your mat. Make sure your feet are grounded. Rise up into your crescent lunge. Soft bend in that back knee allows you to root into your tailbone. Square that pelvic bone off. Feel its tilt. Readjust. One more breath in. Exhale, airplane your arms. Lightning pose with airplane arms, which is a fantastic option. You can always slowly shift forward and take that full warrior three for two. Last one, release your right toes to your mat. As you inhale, warrior two. Open up, square those hips to the right side of your earth, deepen into your left shin. Inhale, float your fingertips out. Exhale, slide yourself forward, extended side angle. Left arm into your left thigh, right arm rises up. And we've been here before on the side, so we're just here for a breath in. Sit a little bit deeper as you exhale. Inhale, star to grow. Open up, extend that light from your pelvic bone, your belly button, all the way into your sun. Exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. Yeah. As you land here, again, we've been in warrior two on this side. Carefully find that articulation, find that structure. Inhale, straight through your front right leg, hinge forward, Trikonasana. As we discover that Trikonasana, we're getting space and length through our right hamstring, opening up our left hip. Last breath in. Stay here for the exhale. Inhale back into your warrior two, bend fully into your right knee, fingertips float out. Exhale, slide it forward, extended side angle. You can stay here in the 6-minute side angle, or again, trace it forward, half moon. Balancing that left hip of yours over your right for two. Final one. Release your left foot to your mat. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, bring out your left foot. Step your left leg back, move through your vinyasa. Love this celebration. Open up your heart, yes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. One full breath in. Audible exhale. One more, just like that. Release some of that heat, some of that steam. Seal your lips. Gently as you inhale, call in your calm. Let your eyes travel to the top of your mat. Lift your heels. Exhale. Walk, step your feet to meet your wrists. Let's start to flow. Halfway lift, breath to move. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms to rise up. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot to your foundation, step your left leg back. Keep your left knee lifted. Inhale into your crescent. Exhale, airplane your arms. Draw your heart forward. Maybe detach your back toes. Find that warrior three. Inhale into your warrior two. And then slide it forward, extended side angle. Star to grow. Toes out, heels in. Bursting, expanding out. Exhale, warrior two once again, but to the back of your mat. Inhale, straighten your front left leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. And that top hand of yours can pour over, so you stretch from your right ankle bone all the way to your right fingertips. Inhale back into your warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. or that half moon transition. You can pick and choose whenever you'd like. Release your right foot down, big rising star. Frame out your right foot, float your left foot to meet your right, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands to your mat. Right foot steps back this time, left leg's your foundation, crescent to grass. Airplane your arms. Heart to extend, maybe to draw you into your Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle, slide it forward. Roll it up, star pose. Expanding through your light. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Inhale, straighten your front right leg, Trikonasana. Top hand travels, big stretch. Inhale, back into your warrior 2. Exhale, extend side angle, maybe slide yourself forward. Half moon. Inhale, back into your star. Frame out your left foot. Step your left leg back, move through your vinyasa. Let this be a celebration of your strength, your flexibility, your grace, as well as a moment to cool down, to release some of that heat. One breath in. Audible exhale, that feels good. Whoo. Let's flow through that one more time, but just a small change. Inhale, half, gaze to the top of your mat, lift your heels. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your feet to meet your wrists. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold once again. Utkatasana, chair pose, sit low. Bend those knees, drop your hips. Exhale, forward fold. This time, left foot stays grounded. Step your right foot back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane your arms. Warrior 3, that's your transition. Inhale, warrior 2. Left leg is your front leg. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2, back of your mat. Inhale, Trikonasana, over your right leg. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle, half moon option. Inhale, star. Exhale, float it down, frame out your left foot, invite your right to meet your left. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Yes. Exhale. Forward fold, right foot to your foundation, step your left leg back. Inhale into your crescent. Airplane the arms. Virabhadrasana C, warrior 3. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Star to grow, to shine, to light up. Exhale, warrior 2, back of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Perhaps we find our half moon. Inhale, star. Exhale, frame out your right foot, step your right leg back. Flow through your final vinyasa. And this is the last one of all 21 days. Our next class is all yin, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. On your inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Tiptoe to meet your wrist. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to your mat. Pick up your heels, bend your knees, drop your hips. Squat and curl. Press your ankle bones forward. Option to stay here. Maybe wrap those arms around your shin. Give yourself that opportunity just to find that strength. We're gonna be here for a count of 8. If you'd like to go further, remind yourself we play with Bakasana, our crow pose. Hands can be on your mat. You're gonna invite those knees to your triceps or your inner thighs to your triceps. And then you play with that floating sensation. Wherever you're at for 4. 3. 2. On 1. Release down to your sit bones. Extend your legs out long. Take a nice full breath in, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Drape it down. Big, big fold. Here for 3. 2. On 1 inhale, roll it up. Take your time, just stacking bone on top of bone. Crown of your head lifts up, kisses the sky. As you exhale, hinge forward. Take it all the way down onto your back. Knees into your chest, big squeeze. Left leg floats out, right leg floats deeper in. Hold the exhale. One more breath in, extend your right knee into your right shoulder. Point your left toes out. Exhale, take your twist over towards your left. Supine twist, bringing out your spine. Arms to a T. Woo. We're here just for fun. Two. On. Inhale back to your center point. Switch out your legs, right leg long, left knee into your chest as you exhale. Stay here for the breath in. Draw your left knee closer to your left shoulder. Point your right big toe out towards the front of your back, beyond it. Exhale, twist to your right, left. Hip stacking over right, arms out to a T. We're just breathing here, creating and cultivating our space for two. Last one. Inhale back to your center, give yourself a big squeeze. And as you grab onto your knees, your shins, just pull your forehead to meet your knees. Just thank your knees, thank your legs, thank those hips, thank your body for all this work you've been doing. All this strength, all this flexibility, all this discovery. Take one more full breath in and discover that intention. Let it really kind of work its way through all your cells and fibers. Last exhale. As you breathe in, fill up to your very apex, and on the very, very last moment of your breath in, the last bit, release it out. Exhale, final Shavasana, legs, arms fall by your side. Everything opens in all directions. Discover whatever is most comfortable. Find it, love it. Readjust your body and your frame. We'll be here for just a few. On your next breath in, start to fuel the fire that sits in your belly. Fan those flames and let that warmth radiate out and through to your edges. On your next breath in, whenever that occurs, appreciate all that is housed within your skin, your bones, your muscles, and those elements of you that are not physical or tactile, but ethereal. Big exhale out. Send some of that ethereal energy, that space within you out. And on your next inhale, stretch your fingertips, stretch your toes out, and draw in some of that love, support that surrounds you in your space, in your physical studio, in the people that love you. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest, big compression. Roll on over to your favorite side. Find yourself in your easy seat. Hands at heart center, chin tucked, eyes closed. Yoga is about union, body and breath, practice and life, strength and flexibility. The goal, or the result, I should say, is ultimately grace. And as you find your grace, know that it isn't just reserved for you. Your grace isn't just reserved for others, but for all things. And as you cultivate grace, it pours out from you subconsciously, more and more. And so as you inhale, draw your gaze from your heart to your third eye. Let those two unique spots in your body fuse together. One lifting the other up, the other lifting the one. As you inhale, extend the crown of your head towards your sky, root into your sit bones. In yoga, we say namaste, which means the light, the teacher, the divine, the student in me sees the light, the teacher, the divine, the student in you, and in all things. And when I'm in that place in me, and you are in that place in you, you're one. Inhale into this moment. Connect to your practice. Connect to those practices outside of your realm. Exhale, bow forward. Let all of them fuse and unite together. Namaste. Great job. This was a little bit more beastly, a little bit more extensive, but you've been working towards this the entirety of this session, of the last 20 days, 19 before this. And know that no matter how challenging or how successful this might have been, you can always add to your practice by adding on more and more of you to your practice. Thank you for sharing it. We have one more day together. The last session is very much light, so give yourself some space. You've done so much work. I will see you again soon. Bye.